going on, Shib Army? Guys, I hope that you are paying attention to what's going on right now. 9 billion Shib burned from Shiabrium. I'm not sure that's the answer. We're going to dig into this because I saw there was this insinuation that that's how much was burned so far. And guys, I just got to tell you, I have questions. So let's get into it. Let's look at this and let's see if the math adds up and whether or not this is something that's happening. If you like the content, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content, and make sure that you leave a comment down below. First of all, we have this comment coming out here from Zach Humphreys, September 7th. 9 billion SHIB have been burned since the launch of Shiabrium. How much SHIB should Shiabrium be burning on every transaction? Now, let me go off that and go to the price action right now. We are bouncing off of the point of control right now. You can see this little wick came down here, signaling a reversal. Now, you know, I would never tell you on your futures trading to buy in at the point of control because that's the wild card in this variable. However, there is a move up here. The downward momentum on the MACD seems to have maybe broken. It might be headed back up. We've got two green candles wicking back up towards the top side, and it was, before coming down, the value area low. And as we zoom out, you can see right here, maybe we come back into this point of control level up here. So it is possible that this is reversal. This is a very risky play. So if you're making this play, I would just remember here that Believes told me this was going to be a risky one. So make sure that you're careful when you're doing this. But again, the MACD is starting a reversal. You know, we got 1 hour of data. It's not really the RSI looks like you can make an argument that it's starting to move this way, but we are on the point of control. Point of control is not where you put the money in. The place you put the money in, value area high, value area lows, because the charts are telling you what to do if you just listen to them. So a little nervous about that, but we'll see what happens there. Also, bone down to 93 cents, continuing to dwindle as people are realizing at this point just not enough bone being burnt. Now, that leads us back to 9 billion in SHIB being burned. That would be a significant amount of bone. Would also have to have been involved in something so far. So, the question is, what is the actual burn? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think the actual burn is? Lucy, read about burns. This is there's a lot of conversation going on about what the burns could or would be. Then you have the Shiabrium Block Explorer telling you that we've got 1.1 million wallet addresses, 88,000 daily transactions. Bone price a little bit high on this one, but the market cap 222 million on Bone. Fees are 0.008, 0.003, 0.0095. Fees just kind of all over the place, depending on what it is that you're doing. And Gwei is sitting at 1.5. So the fees are fairly nominal here. I mean, you consider that one bone is basically $1. So you're looking at a penny for a transaction, not even less than a penny for a transaction. I really think that's not enough, and it's not going to do very much. But that's for you to determine. Again, Zach Humphrey says 9 billion. So and the way that came about, by the way, is right here. We're going to talk about this real quick. This is Shiabrium's. This is ShibBurn, and ShibBurn has their own Shiabrium demo. This page is temporary. It says this data is a rough estimation based on the current transaction total on Shiabrium, 70% from the average. Now, if we look at ShibBurn, and you're welcome to come to ShibBurn and check out the level of transactions in the last 24 hours, 41 million. There's no way that that's 9 billion. Okay, first of all, it can't be, because there's no chance that we're burning that many tokens. 41 billion over 14 days, and this, by the way, is a lift from the previous day. So this is up over the previous day. So if you just consider we were burning 50 million a day, not even close to 9 billion, right? Not even close. So now you have to take this into consideration. What about this network utilization? 20%, bone value 94.25. This is the possible bone accumulated. 295 bone, $278. So $278 is about what's been burned. So let's go over here to our price action. What is our price action telling us right now? We were sitting at 40. 70% of this, by the way, is what's going to burn. So, we're talking about $200 right now. And the SHIB price is 50.7577. So we're talking about 14 million. I mean, 14 million is about what's going to be burned from that transaction. So we're not even close to $9 billion. I don't know where this number came from. So, and guys, I'm not trying to fudge you. I'm trying to tell you that there is no possible way that this is playing out the way that somebody is telling you that it's playing out. There are not 9 billion, even though I read that number. I was like, okay, 9 billion, let's do it. Then I started looking at it. There's absolutely no way. Now, there's a second demo here to give you another estimate of the level of burn. And really, it's telling you that you need 399 trillion transactions to get to $25,000. $25,000, 70% of which would go into the burns. That would actually be a significant amount. That would be in the billions, right? But we don't have that right now. This is the total transactions right here, a 1.4 million, and we need 399 trillion. These numbers are almost insurmountable at this point. Now, I will say this. I do want to stress that this base total right here, not exactly right. So it is entirely possible that their math is just far, far off, because as we saw, it's about 3 zeros, 8, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 9, that the burns are happening on Bone. Very small amounts, obviously, but it's going to take a little while for the math to really play itself out. So we're going to keep this updated as we go, but I'm telling you right now, there's no way that 9 billion tokens are being burned. There's just absolutely no way that this is happening. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. We're going to keep tracking it. We're going to keep looking at it. And we're going to keep seeing where the burns are going and where they're coming from. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I am always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.